Oh, say, can you see? I haven't done my. Why does my hair look like this? My hair. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm live. Okay, this is in the way. I don't want to see the cord. Is my phone charged? No, it's not. It's not charged. And I got a nasty looking yellow. Yes, you're on. You're on, Jay. Good evening. Good evening. It is Sunday evening. Are you ready for work tomorrow? Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just bringing it out there. That's all. I'm just telling it like it is. But for me, no, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say something, but I won't. I don't want to get mad at me. But I did that whole work from home dreaded thing. So now I'm able to actually be at home with my kids because I found a blueprint that actually enabled me to work from home. I basically follow that. Um, so let me switch this around. If you're new to me, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're an OG, well, hello, hello, hello. How's your day been? I got sucked into making pies today. I got sucked into making whoopie pies. What the heck is a whoopie pie? That's what I was thinking myself when I saw them. And there are they got icing in between two cookies. It is wrong on many levels, and I will not do it again. I feel like I'm on a sugar rush right now because it's two cookies with icing in between. Probably the last thing in the world that I need at this time of night. Woo, buddy. It is sugar does something. Anyway, but let me tell you something. They're good. And my friend Anna, she has a website and they're on her website. So I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. If you're looking for whoopie pies, go check out her website. It is called, I'm telling you, and I don't even remember what it's called. Amish. Do you remember what her website was, Jay? Let me see if I can tell you what it is, just in case you're looking for whoopie pies. I bookmarked it, didn't I? I did. You're going to love this. Amish-heritage.org. You will find it all there. Whoopie pies. Let me tell you something. I had a hard time deciding which stinking whoopie pie. I thought a pie meant a pie. Hello, ASMR, Pandrill. I like ASMR. I think it's pretty cool. I just don't like the spit painting. You know, when they did spit painting, I don't know if they still do that. Anyways, welcome, 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 guys. So I was just sharing about how my friend has this awesome website, and we made, what do you call them? Not moon pies. I think of moon pies, but they're not moon pies. Anyways, let's get to why you're here, because we're talking about what? Hold on a minute. Sometimes this goes, don't Coca-Cola. Don't Coca-Cola. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Okay. So, hello guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yes, I made pies. Not pies, they're stinking cookies. It's cookies, okay? I would show you a picture, but you're on my phone, so I can't exactly just show you a picture. I should have yeah. Anyways, trust me when I say that they are jam-packed full of sugar, but they were so good. Definitely what? I don't do any spit painting. Good. I'm glad you're not into the spit painting. Okay, the rest of you people are not into this niche, but anyways, or at least I don't think so. But back when I was in that field, some people would pretend to like spit paint. It's nasty. Anyways, nasty. Okay. So what do? The name I go by is Digital Granny. What do? I show and teach people how they can make money online by promoting something they didn't make. Now, if you want to make stuff, you can learn how to make stuff. I started a community about 3 weeks ago, I believe it was. 3 weeks ago. So if you're new to me, make sure you let me know that you're new so I can formally say hello. And if you're an OG, welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you give me some more water? I feel I need some water. Hello, Carla. It's Carla, I think. And yes, I know you're new because I've never seen that name. Now, is it Pandriel? Move this thing. Carla. Is it Carla? Carla Isaacs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I don't know that ASMR. What is that? Pandriel? Pandria? I don't know. Just a little bit of water, please. So what I do is I actually created a community 3 weeks ago. So this is kind of like a community where it's free. So you can go to my community right now and join it. Let me write that down so that that's at the top and you can find it. Interested in making money. Hi, Natalia. Yes, Pandriel, but my name is Andrea. Andrea. I'll have to just get rid of the P in my head. Andrea. Okay. I might forget that because I'm not so good with that stuff, but I will try. Andrea. I know somebody else that spells it Andrea like that, but it's Andrea. Andrea. I'll try to remember. Okay, guys. So, I was going to write it down for you. I told you too much sugar today. Sugar rush. Okay. So my community is on school. If you've never heard of school, so there's two things I'm going to talk about tonight, okay? DIY business. And you can screenshot this in a minute because we're probably going to need this board so I can teach you some stuff. And we're going to have some fun and hang out. How many of you guys are moms in here? Say I. No, don't say I. Drop a 1 in the comments if you are a mama. Thank you, guys. If you are a mom, drop a 1 in the comments. If you're a dad, drop a 2. If you are what are we going to say? Moms and dads. We got one mom. No other moms. Drop a 1 if you're a mom. Drop a 2 if you're a dad. If you are neither, you can put a 3 if you want. But you can be here. Ones, lots of ones. That's probably because I got a lot of women following. Okay. So anyways, welcome. There she is. It is because of her that just entered the room why I am currently on a sugar rush. Woohoo. When I say sugar rush, I meant sugar rush. I can feel it in my bones. So water. Now let me tell you something. I was talking about these. I keep thinking moon pies, but anyway. Okay, guys, I'm trying to be serious for once. Well, I am serious. Sometimes I joke a bit though. Okay, guys. Okay, y'all. I don't know. Let's go. This is my community. Thank you, Anna. This is my community. Okay. This is my landing page. Now, let me give you the 5-second rundown. Are you ready for this? 5-second rundown. If you're running through here on a sugar rush, kind of like how I feel at the moment, I'm going to give you a 5-second rundown. Got to keep it fun and make people smile. Absolutely. It's easy when you're running on, like I'm fueled up to go. Like I'm ready. It's nighttime. It's not first thing in the morning. I'm fueled on sugar. Fueled. I feel it running through the veins. Anyway, okay. So there's a mosquito in my house, by the way, and I can't stand mosquitoes. And mosquitoes, I swear they love sugar. How many of you think that they love sugar? Because you know what? When I cut the sugar out, I don't get bit. I got bit 3 times on my ankle, and I'm not kidding you. I think they smell sugar or they taste sugar or whatever. They like sugar. So back to this. This is my community. Now, what do I do? Here's my 5 seconds. 5 seconds. You got 5 seconds to pay attention because I'm not going to repeat it again. What do? You scroll through here and I'm giving you 5 seconds to find out what I did, what I do. Ready? I promote digital programs. I make 100% profit. I have an automated system. And no, I'm not chasing you in DMs and I'm not calling you. What's the fifth thing? I actually work from my phone and I make money online. There you go. There was the 5-second rundown. That's what I do. Actually, I even put a little label here so that you guys can see 2-hour workday. Do you really work 2 hours? 2 hours doing this. I'm going to tell you what it is. 2-hour workday. Post 3 pieces of content on social media, pick a platform and post. What else are you going to do? Half hour, you're going to free ads. The other half hour, you're going to go back, you're going to answer your video comments, and you're going to answer any emails. Done. 2-hour workday, that's your 2-hour workday. I added to my workday. Dumb. It wasn't dumb. It was for you. The reason I added to my workday is because I actually created this community. This community is not only for the people that purchase the programs from me, which I just put my finger on the blue. It is actually for anybody that has a business. So anybody that has a business that wants to learn how to do things themselves, this is a DIY business builders cafe. You must bring coffee, you must bring tea, or you must bring your go-go juice, because I'm telling you, all the meetings that we're going to have are probably going to be in the morning, because I want to get it done and be on with it. Hey, listen, when it's my community, I can pick the time. No, or maybe not. I can pick it right now till somebody says, I don't want that time. But I will do my best to help you guys. Thank you for the follow. Thank you guys for the follow. So this is a free community. Okay. There is paid modules in it, but the community is free to get in. And I do give lots of free kind of like tutorials and information. You will go in there actually right now. And if you ever wanted to find out about how to do a blog, there's that section is open. You can go in there and listen to my friend who actually did a really good teaching on how to start a blog. No, no, you're awesome. You're awesome. So you can go in there and listen to that. I also have a teaching in there that will teach you how to genuinely. Now, one of my biggest pet peeves in business, and this is partially why I created a community. As someone who's been in business before, I never had a lot of money. So a lot of things were DIY. Okay. If you've ever tried to do anything online, you probably have seen if you could do it yourself. So part of the problem with me being in a business, I was like, man, you want me to pay for the website. You want me to pay for this. You want me to pay for the SEO. You want me to pay top dollar for this and that and advertising and marketing. And you want me to pay to have somebody take pictures and pay to do listen, it's like this long list of pay. Well, man, when you're starting out a business, you're not even making any money yet. As a brand new business, it is so much better if you can do it yourself. So that is the reasoning behind this. So there is things inside of here that are going to teach you how to do it yourself. That's part of the background of that. The other part of that is that I want you to know there are many ways to make money online. Many. So like my friend, she came in, Anna, she did a how to start a blog. Okay, that's in there. I have how to create a logo. I have how to edit a video as a beginner in Canva. So those things are free, totally free. You can access those things anytime, day or night. They're not locked or anything. So you go here and then you'll have to set up an account for school. And then you can get in and you can just start hanging out in the community, get to know everybody in there. It's a little family we are building and it's brand new. So that is there. Also, how to create an entirely free website. So if you are ever, now this goes for a lot of people though. So I created 2 free websites for myself. One is for my community, and then one was for actually my digital programs. So I have 2 free websites out there working for me, okay? Um, 24 hours around the clock. So anybody that would type in, business or something to do with the program that I promote, which is called The Legacy, that is where those websites might pop up, but they are entirely free. I don't pay every month for those. So this is the kind of stuff that you can get access to. Also, the programs that I actually promote right here, that 2-hour workday and that 100% profit and 1 to 9. Why do I say 1 to 9? So the reason I say 1 to 9 is because I only promote 4 digital programs. If you don't want to go make your own program, which trust me, I know what it's like to make digital products. Okay. I have 2 Etsy shops, but those are not high priced point items. Okay. They are lower price point items. So like today, I sold one $3. Okay. I'm on my phone. Duh. I'm looking at my phone going, where's my phone? So those are low priced point items. I love that I have 2 shops out there, but I don't have a lot of stuff on there. And the price point of all my items are, because they're digital products, they're all priced lower. These inside of here are digital programs with live interactive um, meetings. Okay. So you're in business on your own, but you're not by yourself. So this has actually enabled me to go from like doing the dreaded dash, okay, carrying a red bag around, to actually being at home with my kids. I love that I can be a stay-at-home mom. I'm a homeschooling mom. If you are looking for a way to be at home, I know that a lot of people my age are already like, empty nesters, have grandkids. Your situation may be different from mine. Maybe you're a former homeschooler, homeschooling mom. Maybe, I don't know what your situation is, but as somebody who was struggling, lost my truck, lost my job in the same stinking day, I don't think I would have ever stopped to listen to this girl talk about this opportunity without me losing those, because she was talking about making a lot of money. And I was like, no, no. And I went like this because I had a job. I had a real job. I had a legit job. At least, doing the dash is real, right? Like, we're doing the dash and we know it's real. We know we're going to get paid. So the problem was working 40 hours a week and not paying more than just the rent. It was costing me easily probably 100 to 150 a week in gas. I think I budgeted for 150, and we were fortunate if it was around 100. I think it was more like 150 a week. We were working every single day dashing. We would break. I live in a great place, so I'm close to the major, like, we live in a small place, but it's great locally. We're close to all the major restaurants. So we weren't far away. But that struggle is real. If you know what it's like to Uber, if you know what it's like to DoorDash, if you know what it's like, I don't even think I'm allowed to say that. If you know what it's like to do that kind of hustle and still be struggling, my heart goes out to you, because I know I've been there. I did it. And then I lost the truck and the job. So after that, the same girl, can you believe this? The same girl popped up on my feed. And I was like, okay, you know what? Now I'm going to listen, because now I don't have a job. Now I don't have a truck, and I have no other options. Like, I already did the work from home job search. It was torture. And when I say that, I'm not exaggerating. You're competing against thousands of people for one stinking job. Some of them don't even look at your resume. If that computer thing doesn't like your resume, it kind of gets tossed. Nobody looks at it. It's like computers, man. I remember, it's not the same thing as when I grew up. We could walk into a place, go, can I apply? They'll give you a paper. You go sit down somewhere, fill it out, bring it back in. Boom. You either have a job or you don't have a job. Like, it was like that. Gone are those days. And I don't even want to think about going that way ever, ever, ever again. Never. Like all this whole trying to figure out if it's a scam now, man, things change so much. And that's why you got to look and keep looking for something that's going to work for you and your family. This works for us. I don't have to sit on a phone. I don't have to, you guys, if you're passing through here and you want to go find out more info, go to grannysgettingpaid.com. And if you could tap here and tap some hearts on YouTube or leave a comment. If you're watching this later, be sure to let me know where you're watching from. And also just put replay. So I know you're watching replay from wherever you are in the whole entire world, because this is global. I love that we have a business. I have a business that anybody can do this in the UK, Australia, Canada, US, anywhere in the world. You can do this on any platform. So your customer base is actually global. While you're sleeping, you could actually get customers. I call that sleepy money, but it is true. That is the opportunity of doing this business can bring you to places that you never thought of. And I'm not saying that just to say that. I actually saw myself looking at things differently. Like, you have hope where you had no hope. I was like, man, I couldn't seem to get a job before I started the DoorDashing thing, because I was self-employed for so many years. I was a ghost. I was literally like a ghost. You can't go from self-employed. I just saw this other girl, and I feel bad for her. And I made mention about this, but I really don't know her. But she is going to shut down a store of hers in New York. Her and her, I don't know, boyfriend, husband. But she was like on the verge of crying up, tearing up, because she had to close her store. Small business is hard. And she's like, I can't get out there and just get another job because I haven't worked for anybody. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know what that's like, because you don't have references. You're not in the job system. Like, you are literally like a ghost. So if you've ever been in that, I can tell you it is not fun. Like, I have nobody that can say, oh, she ran this, oh, she did this, or, I'm non-existent. So when I say that I started this as a beginner, as like no experience, no degree, I don't have any of that stuff. And I did this and I started this and I am learning skills. You're going to learn these. You can learn this with me. You can learn the skills that are actually going to bring you in the income. So we call these skills marketing. You're going to learn how to market anything online, anything. But it opens up doors that I didn't know were there. So the 2-hour workday for me as a homeschooling mom is awesome. Maybe you're looking for something where you can actually add some more income to your day, to your week, whatever you're kind of like short. Well, it would be nice if I could make $500 a week. It would be nice if I could make an extra $1,000 a month, or maybe $2,000 a month. When you're talking like that, that's really like one sale, 2 sales of this program. So the programs I promote are 4 of them: 1, 3, 6, and 9. I tell you, don't ever pick the 1. I'm just saying that because you know what? When your website is built for you, that's all you get to promote is 1. And it's like buying the car without the seat. You can do it. I'm not going to stop you from doing it, but I am strongly going to suggest the 3, the 6, or the 9. You're going to learn more skills in there. So when you have skills and you can learn the steps, and all you're going to do is follow like a step-by-step process. You're going to follow the direction. If you can follow directions, you can do this. If you can show up for that 2-3 hour workday, you can do this. I say 2 hours of doing the income earning activities. Don't you want to change the way you live? Don't you want to have more? Don't you want to have more time? I was sitting outside tonight, just looking at my kid running around. It is such a simple thing, but we take things for granted. Like for granted. Man, just to be able to sit outside and watch your kid run. Like, it is such a simple thing, but it really isn't simple if you don't ever get to do it. If you never get to see them, if you never get to watch them grow up, Like, why did you get to have kids then? Like, I always thought we had to work, and work more. And the focus wasn't the family. So the focus, my focus, I know we all need to make money, but our focus, where is our focus? Thank you, Anna, for the heart puffs. Where is our focus? Because this opens up a door that wasn't open to me before. Like, I can be at home. He can come and be in a video. Thank you, Anna. He can come and be in a video. Your kids can be in a video. Your kids are part of your life. Your kids, the way that you show yourself to other people, you're just going to say, hey, I'm another mom out there who was struggling, who this program changed the way we live. It changed the way we live. It changes the way you live. It changes how you see things because you have a hope that you didn't have yesterday. Oh my gosh, did you know that I could do this? Did you know that you could do this and then have more streams of income? What the heck is streams of income? What does that even mean? As a beginner, like as somebody who's never done anything in the online space, did you know that you could actually have more than one way to have money coming in? Like, really? And I'm telling you that the internet has opened up ways for us that your mind will just be blown. You get in here and you start surrounding yourself around people that are like-minded, that want to do things different, that want to have success, that want to go somewhere and change the way their kids live, change the way their grandchildren live, change that whole line. You can do it with this. You can do it with this. There are so many opportunities. It blows my mind. And when I came into this, I was thinking, I just need to pay the rent and pay the bills. But when you start getting into it and you start learning these skills, you're like, man, where has this been my whole life? Like, literally, where has this been? You work from your phone. Do you know what that means? There's somebody in our community right now that's in Dominican Republic. She is having the time of her life, okay? In the Dominican, as like a 56-year-old woman having a ball. And a year ago, she was in a stuck spot, thinking she was going to have to work the next 20 years of her life to actually have any kind of nest egg. And in 1 year, I think she said she made 500K Canadian. 500K Canadian. Listen, that's a lot of money. I don't have to tell you that's a lot of money, but that's a lot of money. What if you only made a fraction of that? Would it change how you live? Like, seriously, would it change how you live? Because some of the people in here, it's not like we go into this going, I'm going to be the next, millionaire. I'm going to be the next whatever. No, we come into this just wanting to have a little bit extra money, make a way for us moms to work from home without being on a phone. Like, if that's you, I just want to add a little tidbit in. Did you know that this can lead to much more income? Because it can. You're not limited by the income. You're not limited to a 40-hour work week paycheck. Not limited. You are not limited. When I was dashing, we were limited. You know what we were limited by? Time. Because I could only do that during a certain period of time. That's awful. When you're stuck in that 40-hour work week, here's your money. Here's what you're going to get paid every single week. And then you know what? You come back because you're in debt. You come back because you have no other choice. You come back because you got to put food on the table, clothes on the back of your children. It's this cycle that they don't want you to get out of. Oh, we'll give you a little bit of raise. My son's wife got $1 raise. I was like, how long you been there for? And I don't know, it was like a year and a half or something. But I was like, $1 raise. She was like, it was better than a quarter the last time or something. But we're working and we're never getting ahead. And I've done that in my 20s. I've done that in my 30s. I'm not telling you how old I am, so never mind. But that cycle It's a cycle, and it repeats itself time and time and time and time again. When are you going to get out of the cycle? Because if it's a job that's holding you in a cycle, you're not going to get out until you do something different. And if you don't take a step in that direction, like this is 2 hours. How bad do you want out? There's a girl in our community that was working 18 hours. Stephanie, thank you for coming in. Did you know that she was working 17 hours trying to provide for her kids? She found this same program, okay, started it, and then quit her part-time job. And then what happened? Quit her full-time job. Somebody pinch her because she was like beside herself. Not like, it blows your mind. Sometimes all it takes is one choice to change your whole life. One decision, one choice. Well, I'm going to give it a go. What else have I got? That's where I was. I was like, I have no other choice. What can I do? Because nobody's going to hire me. Nobody was going to hire me. Nobody was going to, nobody was going to give me that full-time thing without a phone. What am I going to do with my kids? For me, my kids being homeschooled is like top priority. And I know we all have different priorities, but for me in my house, I wanted my children to be homeschooled. I'm not even going to go into it because it's just my decision in my house. And what your priority is in your house, then you should be able to make that a priority, not society tell you or a job tell you, hey, you need to do this or that. We can do this together. That's why I made this. I made it so that we can have weekly meetings. The people that purchase the program from me, you have a place to go in addition to the main community. So the main community is there for everybody. But I made this so that we could get together in a more like intimate place here in a meeting, then I can actually help you more and answer questions inside of those meetings. Okay. So you are not by yourself. I'm not going to leave you by yourself. Actually, you're going to have a step up because I am putting out stuff that can help you to create content, things that can help you, give you a little bit of an edge, help you be more relaxed, help you get out there and do the things that you need to do to change how you live. Because this is not rocket science. It isn't. Is there skills to this? Yes. Do you have to show up and work? Yes. But aren't you ready to change how you live? Are you happy where you are? Like, are you happy? I was miserable. Every single day, looking. God help me, praying. God, just get me out of this, please. So when I lost the truck and my job, I kind of laughed and cried, but I think I laughed more than I cried, which makes no sense at all. But I was like, ha ha ha. Now what am I going to do? Because I hated it that much. Like I hated it. I hated that it was using my only vehicle. I didn't have a backup vehicle. I didn't have any credit cards. When he left us in 2022, I was trying to get credit because I'm a Canadian and I married an American. And I had to start my own credit over and he had no credit. Should have been a big red flag. But anyways, yes, God answered my prayers. No truck. He did though, because I'm telling you this, I would have never stopped at this. Because when people talk about making money online by promoting a program or programs, I'm like, is it real? I've never heard of such a thing. So just because you haven't heard of it doesn't mean it's not real. Doesn't mean it doesn't work. It's actually, you have to investigate. You got to look into it. So what did I do? I got onto YouTube. I'm not sure if I looked onto Google, but I did find a video on YouTube. I listened to it and I was like, yeah, that sounds legit to me. Like the reviewer spoke good of the program. So I went back and I said, okay, let's do this. And then I was still nervous doing it. But as soon as I knew I was in a community and I actually had access to programs, I was like, woo, okay, I can breathe. Now what? That's exactly how I was. And I'm going to say doing this because this has like set us free from that red bag. And that red bag, it's a whole nother world out there when you're taking food to hungry people and you're on a mission using your only asset, burning gas, taking away, like it's not worth it. It really is not worth it. I understand if you have to do it, you have to do it. But it is the kind of thing that I would only do as a last resort. And for me, it was a last resort. Guys, be sure to smash that follow button. If you are not following me, be sure to smash that. If you're cruising on through here, go to grannysgettingpaid.com. Put your email in. It is an automated system. That's why you have to put your email in. I promise you, it is not going to be swallowed up. It is not the black hole. It is just my automated system. So you're going to get an immediate response. You don't have to wait for me to get off the live to go and email you. No, you're going to get a video that pops up and it's going to answer probably 90% of your questions. And if for some reason you don't have all those questions answered, you can email me because you'll have my email then. But I ain't giving it to you before then. I told you. I need a drink of water. How you guys doing? Woo. Okay. So, 2-hour workday is real. That is legit. Okay. You want to master the 2-hour workday. You're going to create 3 pieces of content. 3. That's it. Videos. You're going to pick up your phone. Okay. This is my fake phone. I should write on it phone. This is my fake phone. So you're going to pick it up. You're going to create 3 short pieces of video, pieces of content, a video, and then you're going to post. You ever see those things on TT where they go, just post it, just post the content, just post the stinking video? That's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to post the video. So it does not have to be long. I don't want to hear, I don't know how to do it, because you're going to find out. Everything that you need is going to be inside. Every single thing. Okay. I will help you. I will help you in this. You're not going to be left on your own. Now, I will say this. There is so much help inside of the community, but you have 2. You have this one right here, which is mine, okay? And then you have the main one. The main one has 50K people in it, okay? Mine's small. I just made it, and mine's a little bit different than the main one because this is basically for small business people that want to learn how to do things themselves. So if you've ever wanted to create like a reel and you want to do some video editing, I did a quick Canva video edit for beginners, and that's free to access in my free community. Okay. So you can just go there. Now, obviously I'm in a live, so I'm not going to click to let you in at the moment, but you can go there and you can learn how to do a lot of stuff on your own. If you don't have a product, if you don't have a program, that's where grannysgettingpaid.com comes in, because you can promote the programs that I do. I have 4, 1, 3, 6, and 9. Those are hundreds. Okay. You can choose any of them. Whichever one you choose, you can only promote that one and the ones underneath it. Okay. Thank you, Anna, for all the likes. I appreciate you. You can only promote the one underneath it. So the website is done for you. You get your own website. You get your own automated system. Did you know that 1 out of 20 people purchase? So when you get these, what we call leads, okay, when 20 people go to grannysgettingpaid.com, 1 out of 20, this is the stats, 1 out of 20 purchase. So what happens to the other 19? Well, this is where I haven't quite gotten to it yet myself, but you learn inside the program how to do affiliate marketing. So you learn how to do it smartly. Okay. Is that a word? Smartly? Smart. Okay. So what you do is you take your link. Say I wanted to promote markers. Say I wanted to do that, but I don't want to come here and I don't want to sell it to you like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the link that I get and I'm going to put that inside one of my emails. Okay. So I have a certain number of emails that go out to the people that are in my email list because they're interested in what I'm doing. But 19 of them, right, are probably not going to buy. The 1 out of 20 probably is going to buy. That's what the stats are. So the other 19 are hanging out. Thank you, Anna. So if you want to put that in, you're so sweet. If you want to put this into your email, right, and just say somebody goes there and they're like, "Oh, I need a marker," and I say something like, "Oh, these are the best markers that are out there. They don't dry up in 2 weeks." Then you're like, "Oh, I'm going to get those." Well, what happens? You automatically get an affiliate income from this, from that email. Okay. So how many people are actually going to see this affiliate link? Many people, depending on the number of people that you have in your funnel. They call it a funnel. Okay. I had no idea what that was, but that's what happens. So you can make money through affiliate income inside of your email list. It is an amazing opportunity. So not only do you make money from your programs, which are high ticket in demand, they're high ticket, 1, 3, 6, and 9, unlike my Etsy's, which my Etsy stuff is like $2, $3, $4. I think I might have a 5 in there. Those are all lower priced point items. So when you're going to make money online, when you want to work from home, pick items or things that are high price point in demand. Who cares if you have something that's high price point and nobody wants to buy it, right? So these are in demand. That's why we have 102 six-figure income earners. And I think she said there are 10 or 15 millionaires in South African rands. So 102 six-figure income earners here. I think she meant in the States, or might be Canada and the US. But it is amazing, the opportunity. So if you were like me, struggling to like make ends meet, struggling as a dasher, struggling to just pay the rent, And if you were like some of these other people in our community that are working 40 hours and still struggling, working this vicious like cycle that just keeps repeating itself. And you're like, when is this ever going to change? Is this ever going to change? Make change today. Do something different today, because you can start something new that you don't know anything about as a beginner by following the process. It's a step-by-step process. It's going to teach you everything you need to know inside, and I'm with you. I'm with you every step of the way. I have, like, inside of my community, I got some awesome people inside of there. Okay. Different backgrounds, different. I love it. I love that we have different people inside and that we have people willing to help. Have a good night, Anna. Thank you for stopping in. So it is an amazing thing to do, be able to do from your phone, and you make 100% profit. It is not MLM. Do not confuse it with that, because this is your business. This is an opportunity to run your own business, to be the boss, not have to have employees. It is basically a one-man show. Where can you have a business where you don't need employees, you don't have monthly expenses, because there is no monthly expenses in this, none. You're the boss, you make the hours, no monthly expenses, and you don't have to. My investment I made back in my first sale. That's what we're talking about. This is an unheard business opportunity, unheard of. If you get out there and you start Googling business opportunities, you'll be amazed. There's ones that cost money that you'll be in the hole for a while before you can actually make a profit, because that's how it works. Same with drop shipping. Do you know drop shipping? You have to actually pay for the product before that customer pays for it. Like, they pay for it, but you have to go and pay for that merch before you actually get that money, so that the process runs faster. Now, there is a new way to do drop shipping where they actually just give you a piece of that back. And I'm going to go and I'm going to teach you guys that in here. inside of my community because I love this for people that want to start experimenting with drop shipping without having to pay for the item first, and you just get the deposit of the profit to you instead of paying for the shirt ahead of time. I never liked that. So this is a brand new thing. I think it only started, now I'd have to go look at it, but I think it started probably maybe 6 months ago. I'm not sure, but I just found out about it. I love the opportunity for people who are interested in drop shipping. That is something that I am working on it. I'm trying out the new thing because I don't know if it's such a good thing, but for now I'm trying it out. It's always good to experiment. Always good to experiment. The way you get ahead in life is you have to try something different. Time is precious, okay? And this is something I never thought about. Another thing I learned inside of this program is that you do, and maybe you've heard it a lot, you do want to learn how to work smarter and not harder. And this is an opportunity, like 2-hour workday, do the videos, post the videos, okay? Pick one platform, post the videos, do the posting of the free ads, and then you have time to do something else, whatever that is. So I started the school, okay? Because I have that time. I started the school and I was like, you know what? I'm going to help out the people that purchase from me, but I'm also going to help out small business because I want people to know it's kind of my same thought process. I want you to know it's possible. I want you to know that you can do it. I want people to know that you don't have to have some kind of fancy experience or degree or any kind of special education, kind of like that. You can learn how to do everything. I have learned a lot by just getting online and reading and studying and learning. But in this, you get to promote high demand, high price point, in demand programs. So that 100% profit, you know what you're getting 100% profit of? 1, 3, 6, or 9. If you come in on the legacy, that's my number one selling program. Why? Because who doesn't want to promote that? Like, think about it. Would you like to see 9s coming in on your phone? Or would you like to see 6s or 1s or 3s? That's what we're talking about. When you're promoting high priced in demand, they got to be in demand. If you find something that's high priced and in demand, that's where you want to be. If it's online, digital, that's hit the ball out of the park, because I'm telling you that there's nothing like this. You know, before it used to be service, like you'd want to be in a service, cutting hair. I mean, that's a service business. You're offering a service. This is so much better than a service. Service, when they're cutting hair, they got to talk to the people. They meet the people. They have overhead, unless you do it from home. Then you don't have the overhead, but you have some other drawbacks to bringing in people into your house. But these are things you think about as a business owner. So as a business owner, we don't have any shipping. We don't have any overhead. We have no monthly expenses. I'm not paying for shipping. I'm not paying for postage. I'm not paying for packaging. I'm not ordering products. I'm not having to count inventory. I don't have any of that junk. That stuff takes a lot of time. This is a way to work. I have not found anything else even remotely close to this anywhere. Not anything, nothing at all. If you ever find anything remotely close to this, I want to know about it, because we do share different ways to make money online. Okay. Whether that be a blog, whether that be drop shipping, whether that be creating your own products. Okay. Digital, everything to do with like online. So not outside of that, because I don't think that outside of that is good. And that's just a personal preference. I just think the best way to work smarter and not harder is to have an automated system. And this is my automated system. Okay. Also with drop shipping, there is an automation to that, which is really great, because you're not the one printing the shirts. You're not the one printing on the mugs. You're not doing the actual work. All you're doing is printing or coming up with the designs, right? That's what you're going to do. Come up with designs. So there's ways online to make money, but this, what I do here, promoting digital programs that teach people marketing skills, is beyond. Even when you have drop shipping, your business will not do very good if you do not have the skills. You can have the skills to have the greatest, best drop shipping, business. But if you don't have the skills that you need to market that, it's not going to do good. You have to market. In this day and age, anything you do online, you have got to market it. Even me with 2 Etsy shops. If I don't do something, the people like Etsy will push your stuff out, but it's not the same thing as you getting in the hustle and you knowing how to promote. You have got to promote what you're doing. What? Yes, you can have an apple. You have to learn the skills. So in these programs, you're actually going to learn the marketing skills. So take the skills, promote the programs, or take the skills and then go and boost a business. Go do what it is, whatever you want to do. You have to know how to market. You've got to know how to promote it. Okay. If I don't promote this and I don't talk about this, I'm not going to have any people in my community, because they're not going to just find it. Although some people do find it in school by just searching. So some people are finding it that way. But if you want to be successful, you have got to learn high income earning skills like this, marketing. We call it digital marketing, okay? Selling anything online. So take those skills and promote high in demand programs and watch what happens. What do you need? Honey, it's short enough. And this apple, do you have another one? This feels waxy. Yeah, it feels. Go look for another one or wash it off. It feels yucky. So again, grannysgettingpaid.com is automated. I want to screenshot. Cami, go for it. I don't have anybody over there. No, okay. So you can just go type in school. You do have to have an account for school. And then you can type in DIY Business Builders Cafe. And yeah, that's how you can get into my free community. Okay. All right, good. So what else can I tell you about this before I wrap it up? I did talk about the 2-hour workday. We do talk about the profit. You do want to work. I hate to have to say that, but this is not a get rich thing. This is an opportunity to create a business for you and your family. I've gone from that dreaded dash to actually being at home with my kids. When you get time with your family, that's life changing. When you get time and money, it's like the best of both worlds. Because who cares if you're working, making millions, and you never get to see your family? So we do talk about money. Thank you, Chris. We do talk about money because money is a tool. We use money to purchase things we need. So money is a tool. But the big picture of this is more getting time back.
They have a meat stick then?
A meat stick? Why, are all the apples like that?
Yeah.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go have a meat stick. Sorry, that's fine. So time is precious. And I know you hear that, but for me, the connection wasn't until I actually started this program where I was like, man, I have been missing out on time. Like time. It's great to make money, but you got to have the time. So who cares if you have all this money and you have no time? I think this program gives you the best of both worlds. You can make an income and you can have time. Like, I know so many people in my community are changing the way they live. And I like to say it like that because what is important to you may not be important to the next person. But if you want to see a life change, if you want to actually go from struggling to not struggling, to going from Interesting how to start for someone who's struggling in factory. Oh, my heart goes out to you. Thank you for the follow. So you start. That's how you do it. You start doing this, start promoting the programs, pick a program. So I only have 4 programs. There are only 4 fees in total, and that's it. 4 fees, 4 programs.
For my meat stick.
Yes, sir. Now you can pick any of the programs. I will go over this quickly, guys, before I get off. So I'll give you a rundown. You're welcome. I'll give you a rundown. Okay. My 4 programs. I'm not gonna write out the names. I'm just gonna write down 9, 6, 3, and 1. Okay. My number 1 selling program is the 9. There are plans for every single one of these. Okay. You can choose your plan. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay. Oops. I can't see if anybody's writing. Just give me a second. Okay. How much each? I'm going to get there. So there are plans. These are high price point in demand programs. Okay. 9, 6, 3, and 1. You can start off on any of these programs, any of them. They're going to teach you marketing skills. You're going to take the skills that you learn in here and apply it back to this business. You do this from your phone. You do this anywhere in the whole entire world. Does not matter where you are. Thanks, Cammie. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pick one of these programs. You pay $29 website fee, one-time website fee. No, there's no monthly fees in this. None at all. So that's what this you have to have. Any of these can be on a plan. I don't know if it's 30 to 50, something like that. It depends on which you go, whoever you go with. But when you go to grannysgettingpaid.com, you put your email into my automated system. You'll see a video pop up that's going to answer 90% of your questions. You're going to click on the button below. You'll go see my programs. You'll be able to see what's in them. Okay. I never suggest the 1 because their website's going to be built for you with 1. That doesn't give your customers any options. And it's basically like buying a car without the seat. It's a launch. It's launching the business. So you could do that, get in, and then I would upgrade right away. Or forget the upgrade thing. Choose which one you want to be on. Your website is going to be built for you based on the one you choose. So if you should come in on the 6, sorry guys over here, sorry. If you should come in on the 6, you can promote what? The 6, the 3, and the 1. If you come in on 9, you get 4 things you can promote. If you come in on the 3, you promote 2. Okay. They're going to teach you digital marketing skills. You're going to take the skills that you learn, put them back to the business. This is how you're going to actually start to build a business. You are going to learn skills and you're going to earn at the same time. It is life changing. It is when you learn the skills to promote a digital program that is teaching people skills. How do you do that? It's called master resale rights. So the 29 is a one-time website fee. They're going to build your website for you. Okay. Now the other 2 fees, the only other 2 fees are GoDaddy. So GoDaddy, you have to get your website. Pick something that's easily to be understood. No strange spelling. Make it short. I wouldn't put anything like, I put getting paid, but don't put in daily pay. Just get into the community first. Pick a program, get in, start asking people inside. We have 50,000 people. You can say, hey, what is your website name? I need a good name for my website. I was thinking this. What do you think about it? Get some people's opinions. People want to help inside of our community. We have a lot of amazing, friendly people, and we're not competing. We're helpful to each other and nice. I love it. So pick a website name. You're going to pay GoDaddy for that. It's going to be between $2 and $20. Then you need to have, I highly suggest, professional email. So you can do that with GoDaddy too. And that's $23 for the entire year. So that's it. That's all you need to get up and get going. You could be up and running within a few days. That's it. Start changing your life by making that one choice, that one decision with something that's already proven to work. It is not what I call a crapshoot. That's not what it is. This is proven to work. What do you do? Okay, so you haven't, not after you're getting the skills. What you're going to do is we call it learning and earning. You're going to learn and you're going to start creating content. That's what you do. You post 3 videos on any platform, social media platform. You're going to post videos just like I do. You can go through my content. You can do this faceless. We have people on FB doing that, on Insta doing that. I don't know about TT if we got too many of them doing it on that, but you can do it faceless. It's harder for me to help you on faceless because I don't do faceless, but you can do faceless. And it's a slower roll. Like if you were going to choose YT to post on, that's what we call a slower roll because that's the long game. That's going to take time to build that up. Quicker is going to be FB or TT. Insta, I don't know where that fits in. Insta might be kind of in between those things, but pick a platform. You're going to create 3 pieces of content. You're not going to make them long. Then that's what I'm saying. Do faceless. You can do faceless. So you'll learn how to make that content inside of the program. You can absolutely do faceless. We have people in the medical field that cannot show their face. So they choose to do faceless. And that's fine. Yep. Now, you create 3 pieces of content. It does not have to be long. As a matter of fact, you want it to be shorter because people don't have a lot of time. Usually they're think about how you scroll. When you're on your phone, you're like this, right? Boom, 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 boom. So I would say first video, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. This is not going to take you all day. You have an hour, 1 hour to create content. Three videos, do a 10-second, a 15-second, do a 45-second, and maybe a minute and a half to offer some more value.
I found your stylus.
Okay, can you guys please be careful underneath there? No, it's fine.
I lost my lip gloss and the last time I had this here.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you for my stylus.
I saw a black shape.
Thank you, love.
Stylus.
Okay, so 3 pieces of content. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to post for half an hour free ads. What is that? Basically what that is, and this is important because it is easy, but it is important that you actually do it. You do have to work, okay? But what an amazing opportunity it is to actually work and have the chance to have this come in. Any one of these. My first sale was the one that I purchased. This one is the one that's in demand because people want to turn around and promote that. You want to give people options. It is so imperative that you give people options, right? Everybody wants options. So I always say 9, 6, or 3. Just remember this. There's 3 things I want you to remember. Number 1, pick any of them. If you want to come in on the 6th, then you'll promote the 3 and the 1 and the 6. That's what you're going to get. That's what's going to be on your website. All of them, 6, 3, and 1. If you come in on the 9, then you're going to have the 9, the 6, the 3, and the 1 on the website. That's the first thing I want you to understand. Second thing, should you choose to come in on the 3, you have 29 days, because I'm not giving you 30. 29 days to actually upgrade. So if you want to go from 3 to 9, you get in the community, you're like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? You can upgrade, pay the difference within 29 days. You will have to pay the website fee again because they're going to go add these ones onto your website for you. Okay. That's important. Third thing I want you to consider, I am mastering my 2-hour workday here. Well, you're going to master that 2-hour workday down there. What is the difference besides money? Like besides you paying 3 and I paying 9 to start. The only difference is, now I shouldn't say only because it can be big to you. It would be big to me, is that you're going to only be able to promote the 3s and the 1s. And I'd be able to promote 9, 6, 3, and 1. We're both doing a 2-hour workday promoting digital programs. We're both doing the same thing, guys. So think about it. I know you might be looking at just the initial price, but I don't want you to focus on the initial, because what if you make that back in your first sale? What if you make this back in your first sale, right? Say you're 60 days in and you came in on the 6 and you were like, I want to go to the 9 because your first sale was this, your second sale might have been that, maybe your third sale was a mixture, and then you let it go back past that 30 days. Guys, maybe you went past the 30 days. It is, I'm saying 29. Maybe you went past the 30. You would have to pay for that all together again, not a portion. So it is so important for you to consider the cost. Consider what your goal is. What is your goal? We have so many people that have actually quit the 9 to 5. Yes, quit the 9 to 5. They just started. They went and they said, I'm going to do this. And then things happened and they were actually able to quit the 9 to 5. Some people quit it faster. Some people quit it slower. I don't know what your goal is. If your goal is just to make like, hey, I just need like a couple thousand a month. Well, that would be 2 of those and maybe 1 of those.
I saw a mosquito behind in your left.
Go kill it, man. Here. Push the button. Go zap it. Hurry up. Hurry up. No, don't scream. There's a mosquito in our house. Judah. No screaming. Okay. So those are screaming in you guys' ear. I'm sorry. Did you guys get him? Shh. No, did you get him?
No, but he's dead.
Why? Did Jacob get him?
He's dead.
What did he do? Hit him with a shoe? Or hit him with his hand? Did he get him with the hand?
Yeah.
Oh, good job. Okay.
He's good.
So those are the things I want you to consider. Only 4 fees. That is it. This is unheard of because most things cost you money every month. We all know this, right? The $29 website fee, it's one time unless you're going to upgrade. So that's all you need to get going. That's it. And when you pick your program, right, you got to give them 24 to 48 hours to get into the community. Okay. So be patient. Make sure that when you go here, you put in the right email, the right name. Do not mess up, because if you do and you give a different email than the original email, then it's going to take you longer to get in, because we're going to have to make sure that it's the right email, the right person, the right payment, all that stuff. So be consistent, choose a good email and use that email for the whole thing. Okay. So 24 to 48 hours for you to get into the community. Now my community, which is on the same, it's school.com. You can come and join mine right away before you even purchase. You can purchase and then come whatever you want to do, whatever order you want to do it in. So we have our Zoom meetings every Thursday for people that purchase from me. If you are in here and you have a different program, I do offer those mentor meetings. You can come be a part of those, but that's at $9.99 a month. Okay. So that's different. For the people that purchase a program from me, it's free. But if if you want to be mentored by me, then you can do that. It's going to be $9.99 a month, and you'll get to access all 4 Zoom meetings every month. So you're going to be in business. I want you to understand you are in business, but you're not going to be left by yourself. I'm right with you through the whole thing. I want you to succeed. I want you to change how you live. And I mean that money-wise, time-wise. When you have both of those things, the stress just, and an opportunity to change how you live is there, but you got to take the step. You have to do something different. If you are unhappy where you are, I was like miserable, absolutely miserable. I would have started this. Well, I can't say I would have started it if I found it, because at first I was the skeptic. I was the one that was like, no, this can't be real. And I scrolled past. When I heard her talking about making boatloads of money, I was like, yeah, whatever. And I went like that. And I scrolled past the whole opportunity because I heard the money. And I mean, I don't think I would have stopped. If it wasn't for the fact that I lost my truck and my job that day, I don't think I would have ever stopped. I'm not the one that's going to be sucked into something just because somebody says, "Oh, you can make all this money." Well, man, but now I'm here and I'm like, I didn't know this is how it works. I didn't know that when you're promoting programs that are high price point, in demand, you can actually make that kind of money as a beginner with no degree and no experience. Like, where has this been? Why couldn't I do this before? Who come up with this stuff? Like, I didn't know anything like this existed. I didn't know you could take a program and turn around and promote that and have permission to do so. Like, what the heck? I am serious. I was blown away by it. I never heard of such a thing. I don't even know when this started. Like, I know she made the community in November 2022, but she started promoting and following the blueprint in September 2022. So we're on what? Oh, we're going to be on 3 years. That is crazy to me. Crazy to me. I wish I would have had it when I was 20. So if you're struggling, if you're like frustrated with where you work, frustrated with not having enough money, frustrated when you go to the store and maybe you were like me, pulling stuff back out of the cart. I would load that cart up. And then just before I would go to check out, I would kind of have an idea in my head how much money I could spend. And then I'd be like, no, I would go back in. And this is like true. I'm embarrassed, but it's the truth. Cammie, yeah. I would go back in there and I would pull out stuff. Well, I really don't need this. I really don't need that. Like, do you know what it's like to go to the store, do that shopping, and not have to stop and go, man, I really, really would like to have some new washcloths, but I can't afford it. I need the food more than I need the washcloths. I need the food more than I need this. Or, my kid needs shoes. Well, what are we going to do? I'm not talking to you. My kid needs shoes. What am I going to do? What am I going to pay? I got the light bill to pay. I got utilities to pay. And my kids need shoes, or my kids need this. And it's an awful place to be. And when you find out there's a better way to work, to make money, and it's real and it's legit, there are so many people. I cannot tell you how many people inside of our community that have taken the risk, taken the chance to do something different. It's a risk when you're like, is it real? Is it legit? That to me is like a nervous kind of, I don't know if it's real. Is it going to work? All that kind of rational thinking. We go through that. I went through it. And then you're like, okay, I'm just going to do it. I've done the whole work from home job search. It was awful. It was tiring. It was frustrating to me. I didn't want to look at my phone at another text that said, hey, you got a job. Just go to tele whatever. Just go to what's whatever. And I was like, yeah, baloney. I was fed up with all that. That's why I started the dashing, because I was like, it's real. I know it's real. I know we're going to get paid. And I just did it. So when this came along and I had lost the truck and the job, I was kind of like, well, what are my other choices? Do I go back to the dreaded work from home job search garbage and hope that I get something? Or do I try something that is actually proven to work and it's working for other people, and I don't need the degree and I didn't need to be on a phone, and it would enable me to be at home with my kids? I was like, man, I'm doing it. And I went like full force. I can tell you I was scared. I was nervous. I just wanted to make sure that what I had just paid for was real. That's it. It's a lot of money. It wasn't like $50, and 900 is a lot of money. And I was like, I don't care about really like the amount as long as it's real. That was it, because I was desperate for something to be different. And when I found out it was real, I just went, okay, I can breathe now. Now what? Now it's go time. And that's exactly how I took this. I took it as, well, if they can do it, I can do it. And there's people like that in our community that are killing it, that are making six figures, all from following the same stinking blueprint. It's a step-by-step process. You will learn. You have the tools. I'm with you. When I started this, the girl that I purchased from, I don't know what she's doing now. I haven't even talked to her. I don't know what she's doing, but I wanted a place where we could actually get together and every single week stay in touch. So when you start this, you're not going to be by yourself. So I have my own community and it's free to get in there. And the people that purchase the program from me, you're going to be in the Zooms with me if you want to. It's completely up to you. It's not like mandatory. This is your business. You're going to make 100% profit of numbers like this. Okay. So if you sell 2 in one day, which happens, you could have a 2 legacy day. That would be 1,800 in the day. Would that change your life? Me as a dasher, man, do you know how long it took me to make that? That would take me, if it was 1,800, that would take me, oh my gosh, probably almost the whole month. Almost a whole month. Okay. Almost an entire month. Like we were hurting. We were hurting. And when I say that, I mean that. Like I cried myself to sleep so many nights. I cannot tell you, as a mom with 4 kids looking at me going, Mom, you know, it's going to be okay, Mom. Trying not to cry in front of them, trying to hold it all day till night, going, what the heck am I going to do? Like, what am I going to do? If I would have, like, I don't even know. This program has literally saved me because I don't know what else I would do. I don't have many options. I'm older. Who wants to hire me? And I want to be with my kids. Like that's my priority. But we have these priorities and I want you to know that you have options. I want you to know, man, you can do it. I'm with you. I'll be your biggest fan because I want you to succeed. I want us as a whole to change how we live. We can do it as beginners. We can do it as moms, as the guy next door, as the dad next door, as the mom. Just, you have got to show up to work. It's for you first, but it's for the people that need to hear this. Had that girl not showed up for me that day, I would have never known about it. I never searched for like work from home or make money online. I never searched for it on social media. She just happened to pop up and I was like, where'd she come from? And I told you my initial reaction was this. Yep, bye, whatever. You're one of them people doing, I didn't even care. I didn't want to know. So if you're like scrolling through here and you happen to see me, I would beg you, stop, just listen for a second because it could change your life. And it did for me. And I don't want you to miss just hearing. You don't have to do this. Nobody has to. I didn't have to do it, but I thank God every single day that I get to do it. I get to be with my kids. I get to stay at home. If I'm sick, I can still make money at home. If my kids are sick, I'm at home with them. Like there is such a blessing in being able to be present. If you have a family member who's sick, you get to be with them. A spouse, you know, we got, there's so many people in our community and they're working towards bringing their spouses home. That's a big deal. I know somebody who her husband lives in a different state. She's in a different state. And she started this because she was like, I'm sick and tired of him living in another state and coming back. I don't know how often he comes back, but that's HE double hockey sticks. Like you're married and then you're living in 2 different states because of money. No, man, there's a better way to live. This opens up that door. Another person, I guess they were doing something with AMA online, the biggest people that we all purchase from. And I guess they were business owners, but they were doing something with that company. And they both lost their jobs because A went and changed the business model or something like that. Both of them lost their jobs. Both of them. So now what do? They are a power couple. They are awesome. They're both doing this together. I think he had to start a job when they lost that, when they couldn't do with the A anymore. But anyways, there are so many people in here that are blessed by this, that are working towards letting go of the 9 to 5, bringing home a husband. It is like a lifeline. So here's the lifeline. It's real. It's helping this single mama out. I have 5 kids, okay? I have 3 in the house now because 2 are adults, and now I'm able to be at home. And I am so incredibly thankful. I am an older mom, but I know that maybe your kids are already gone. This opens up a door for grandmas to spoil. It does, because if I didn't have kids myself, I'd be the spoil. Well, I am the spoiling grandma already, because I just got two little blondes in December. He got married, and she had 2 kids, so I have two little granddaughters, 2 little blondes. So I do get to spoil. I have started because I can. You know what it's like to struggle your whole entire life, and then it changes. It is the biggest blessing, because I know what it's like to struggle. And if you're a mom out there struggling, this is an opportunity to change it. Thank you, Becky, for the follow. Thank you guys for the follow. And thank you for tapping. I do ask people to tap, tap, tap and make comments and do all that, because it helps other people know that here's an option. Here's a choice. Did you know? That's why I talk about work from home jobs. Hello. Only here to watch. Hello. So that's why I do the lives. I do the lives for certain reasons here. Number one, so you can actually see that I'm a live person. I'm real. I'm here to answer. Number 2, I can answer the questions that you have that maybe you don't see in like a minute video, or, some of these videos I do, people will say, well, why don't you just tell me what it is? Because you can't tell a business in 2 seconds. So it actually takes time. It is a business. It's not a get rich thing. Here, pay this and make this. No, you got to work. You have to work. It is. I love that I get to spoil them. How can we find a real job here in the USA? See a couple places where out of India. This is a global business. It's not a job. It is a work from home opportunity. So I say work from home. Now on my videos, sometimes I say work from home job, because I want moms that are searching. We got a lot of moms searching for work from home jobs, and you'll see them posting everywhere, and you'll see them desperate for some way to spend, like make money, but do it with kids around, because those options are very few and far between. That's why I say work from home job. So, and Dad, my name's Tim from home. Yes. And Dad, my name's Tim. Hi, Tim. Nice to meet you. So yeah. And dads, I usually talk to moms a lot, because moms I can relate to, and I know what the struggle is like. But dads, you do have a different struggle. I know some of you dads are working 1 job, 2 jobs, and we have work from home dads now, because I don't know, because we do. Because we do inside our community. I would say it's dominantly, there's a lot more women in here than there are men, but there are men, and there are very successful men in here. So the one guy that I know that is one of our 6-figure mentors, he golfs all the time. So he used to fly all the time in retail. And then after 25 years, I think it was, they walked into his office and said his position was no longer available after 25 years. And he was left stuck. Like, what am I going to do now? 25 years. They just opened up the door and said, sorry, your position no longer exists. Well, the good news is the short story of the long story, which, I don't know his whole long story. Short story is now he does what I do, promotes 4 programs using social media, and he golfs all day. That's right. I think I saw him last night and he said he was going to golf today. But anyways, get out of your brother's room. It is an amazing opportunity. And if you guys are not familiar with these programs, the program is called The Legacy. That is what I promote. Okay. The Legacy is the 9. The Digital Mastery is the 6. The Daily Pay Blueprint is the 3. And the Launchpad is the 1, because it basically launches the business. Okay. It is your business. You make 100%. So if you, let's just say you come in on the 9 and your very first sale is the 9, because I'm saying this because it happened to me. That's what you get. You get this. You get 100% profit. It's not MLM. You cannot confuse it with that. It's your business. I'm not your boss. You're not my employee. That is not the relationship at all. It is your business. You need to show up to work and you need to treat it like a job, but it is yours. So if you want to do your 2 hours at 2:00 in the morning, do it. Create 3 pieces of content, 3 videos, and I want you to post those morning, noon, and night. 3 times. You space them out a little bit. You learn all this stuff inside the program. Then you're going to post your free ads. Half hour, post those free ads. That's it. That's your 2-hour workday. And I want you to master that. You do seriously need to master that, because that's where you're going to get the time. When you want to go do something, like, what are you going to do with 22 hours? So that's why we love this. A lot of us just absolutely love that 2-hour workday. 100% profit. Man, everybody's doing affiliate marketing where you only get a portion. No, we get 100%. 100%. So it is your business. You don't have somebody that's going to tell you what to do and how to do it and because it is yours. You're making 100% of everything that you sell. That's what you're making. So it's an amazing opportunity to promote a program or programs that you did not make. I didn't make them, but because we get what is called master resale rights, we get to turn around and we get to promote these. They teach you digital marketing skills. So you're going to learn the skills. You're going to have the support. I'm here to help you. If you get started, I want to know about it. I want you to email me and say, hey, I just got started, or just go right into my community, and you'll have to set up a school account. You might have to do school. You might have to set up an account for school. It depends. If you're going to purchase the program, you're going to have to get a school account for the main community, and then you won't have to do anything. Just hit the join button and get into my free community, because I want to get to know you. I want to help you as best as I can. Whenever you need help, I want to see you succeed. I want you to get time. And I know right now you're like, is this even possible? Yes. That's why I do it, because I believe in what this is. I am passionate about it because I love it. I love who it helps. I love that anybody from 18 to 80 can do it. Men, women, moms, dads, grandmas. We got an 82. I think she's 82 inside. Now, I don't know everybody because there's 50,000 people in there, but we have 5 billion people on social media. So we are not competing against other people. It is a friendly community, friendly atmosphere, and not everybody is on the same platform. We've got people on different platforms, and this is worldwide. Okay. So like I said earlier tonight, we've got 102 six-figure income earners here. There are 10 to 15 millionaires in rands in South Africa, which is awesome. South Africa is huge. So in Canada, I don't know. I know for sure there's a one in Canada, but I don't know the details on Canada. But it is an amazing opportunity. If you're ready to do that, don't sit, don't wait, just do, because you're not going to make back the stuff that you leave behind. Just get started. You need momentum. You need to start building. It is a business. You build it. You learn the skills, apply your skills to this. I screwed up in the beginning, but I still made money. Even I screwed up. Like I screwed up. It's okay. Nobody fired me. Nobody let me go. I can bring my kids. I can do it from my phone. It is amazing. It's changing people's lives, changing the way they live. It is awesome. We're not sitting there 20 hours or whatever, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours. We got people working their butts off, still struggling to pay the bills. I know. I was there. I didn't make, we were fortunate. I made the rent. The utilities, no. Food, no. No, I didn't have any extra money. I paid that rent and that was it. So if you want to change things, I'm here ready when you are. I'm not going anywhere. I am here. You can go join my free school right now if you want. If you want to screenshot that, I'll give you guys, wait, let me put it somewhere where you see it. I'm going to have to do this twice because I'm on YouTube and TikTok. There you go. TikTok, you can screenshot in 3, 2, 1. And then over here, 3, 2, 1, screenshot that. If you guys have questions, okay, that's where you're going to go. You're going to go to grandysgettingpaid.com, put your email in. You're going to get the details. You're going to get an immediate video pop up. She's going to answer probably 90% of your questions. If she doesn't, you're going to get my email. You can just say, hey, I don't understand this. And I'll answer your email. I'll answer your questions. If you want to go to my free community, you can get in there at any point in time, before or after you purchase a program, doesn't matter. If you don't want to purchase a program and you want to learn how to do other stuff, you can be in there too. It is a completely free school on school. It's a free community on school.com. So you can do whatever you want to do. Make sure, think about those things when I say pick a program. Consider what your financial goal is, okay? Because you're going to do the same work up here as you do down here because it is based on a 2-hour workday. You're not working more to make more. That's what I'm trying to say. You're not working more to make more. We're doing the same thing, promoting the same, promoting digital programs. Okay, guys, I'm going to jump off because I don't know what they're doing down the hallway. And they're all really quiet. So thank you guys so much. Thank you to my familia. I appreciate you joining for all the likes, the shares, and the comments, guys, and the gifts. I do appreciate you so, so much. I will be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow we have a mentor meeting, I think at 7. Let me look quickly. I don't know who that is. I don't know who you are. When they are quiet, it's not good. I know, Cammie, because that's what I'm thinking. It's quiet down the hallway. Tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow, I'm probably going to be a little later than normal because we do have a mentor meeting tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I usually go live at 8. So I'm probably going to do my live for closer to 9. Okay. So if you're on here and you want to join me tomorrow night, it will be closer to 9. Sometimes I have to adjust my schedule. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Cammie. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. And I'll be back tomorrow night, just a little bit later. Good night, guys.